Hey, I'm Leslie Odom Jr., and this is my mood mix. A song that reminds me of my childhood. I can show you the world. Da 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 da, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? I can open your eyes. A Whole New World from Aladdin. My sister and I, we didn't have a whole extensive library of VHS tapes. It was VHS tapes, but Aladdin was one of them, and that we had, and we used to watch it again and again and again. The song that I was singing the last time I was rubber dub was "What you doing? Where you at? Oh, you got plans? Don't say that. Mm-mm. Come on, leave the door open. Who isn't singing that right now? Kind of at all moments of life. The last song that used to really make me laugh and smile, not because the song is great, but it's got this big colorful video that my daughter just loves. So hearing my little daughter sing, I'm not putting in the proof, gotta blame it on my juice. Yeah, 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 yeah. Blame it on my juice, blame it on. It's just you haven't lived until you've heard this little, at the time, probably 3-year-old girl singing that song. It was just the best. So cute. A song by my favorite artist. My favorite artist changes. Probably the most influential artist of my life is probably Donny Hathaway. And he had a song, For All We Know, We May Never Meet Again. Before you go, make this moment sweet again. Anyway, go listen to it. Donny Hathaway singing For All We Know. It's just the tone and timbre of the man's voice is like no other. The first Broadway show that I did, I was 17 years old when I went into Rent on Broadway. And everybody knows the 525,000, right? But there was, I thought there were so many mantras and motifs in that show that just like have stayed with me all the days of my life. And there's only us, there's only this, forget, regret, or life is yours to miss. No other road, no other way, no day but today, no day but today. My favorite song from Hamilton is probably, I got a few. I won't cheat. The favorite song that's not mine, because I do love my songs. Lynn gave me some good songs. He gave me some good songs. Now I can't lie. I got some good songs. But my favorite song that wasn't mine was you see him on the street, walking by his side, talking by himself, have pity. Skin and hair has turned gray. I don't remember the words, but beautiful song. And watching Lynn kind of, as he was writing Act 2, that's when I got involved in the show, was when he was in the middle of crafting the second act of the show. And, he's such a wordsmith, and he was such a stickler with himself on the rhyming and the internal rhymes and the perfect rhymes, and really making sure this thing honored the tradition of great songwriting and storytelling in the theater. But when he got to Unimaginable, when he got to that finale, and he kind of let himself alone, he didn't worry about rhymes. He didn't worry about anything really. He gave over, and it felt like he gave over into a new depth of his artistry. It was just like, I'll just never forget that. My favorite song that I've made is probably, we kind of wrote it as a song that I could, that could stay with me for years and years in my career, like my way or something. I have a song called Standards on my Mr. album, and we wrote it to sound like an old jazz standard, but it's really about the standards you hold for yourself. What song has to be played loud? I mean, in our house right now, the Lion King, the soundtrack from the Lion King, the movie or the Broadway show has to be played loud because that's the way Lucille wants it. So that's what we do. You know who is like super influential on me and my, whatever I do as an artist has been James Taylor. I don't know if that's like somebody that some people would listen to me and think of, but I just love the simplicity and the honesty in his voice, as a storyteller and as a singer. So, all of it, but yeah. Secret of life is enjoying the passage of time. Any fool can do it. There is nothing to it. Nobody knows how we got to the top of the hill. Since we're on our way down, we might as well enjoy the ride. Secret of time. I mean, come on. James Taylor. A song that me and my wife love. You know what album we love? We love the Emily King album, the last Emily King album. I think it's called Scenery. We like that album can like play top to bottom in our house on loop, and everybody's happy, Lucille included. Yeah. I don't know if there's I can't wait to hear all the new music that fills Broadway theaters when we get back to performing live and having these communal experiences again. I've gotten so much inspiration and joy sitting in a theater holding a waxy playbill, so I will be first in line when we get back to live theater. Hey, I'm Leslie Odom Jr., and this has been my Mood Mix.